Hi, it's Cecilie Elias here with another feel-good workout. Short and sweet, let's start lying on our backs. Have your legs hip-width distance apart, feet are parallel, drawn fairly close to your pelvis. Place the hands on your hip bones. Begin with the hip bones level, and then curl the tail like a dog with his tail between his legs. The small of the back presses into the mat. And then rock your pelvis away from you. Imagine if you had a bowl of water, you would spill the water onto the mat by your heels. Do that a few times. Roll toward you, rock away. Inhale, curl, exhale, arch. Inhale, curl, exhale, reach, pause in the center. Now let's draw a circle with the pelvis. So think now of a clock. Navel is noon. Curl the tail to noon. Left hip is 3 o'clock. Go to 3. Reach forward to 6, over to 9, and back to center. Now reverse it. From noon, we go to 9, 6, 3, and noon. Good. And then just take a few smooth ones all around. Draw a circle with your pelvis. And see if you can move your knees as little as possible. So my knees are moving, but I'm trying to keep pointing them straight ahead rather than letting them move around with my pelvis. So finish one more set, make sure you're even, and then release your pelvis to a nice neutral. Bend both knees into the chest, put your hands on your knees. Now give your thighs to your hands. So your arms are in charge, your legs have no work involved, they are free. Use your arms and stir your knees in a big circle all the way around. Do one more big circle all the way around, and then reverse it. Go away from you and all the way in, and away from you and all the way in, and one more time. And then let's stay in. Let's separate the legs. Legs go out, split them, open the hips. Inhale, open your hips. Get some snap, crackle, pops. One more. Open and reverse it. Out, around, in. Make it fluid if you can. One more time. Hug those knees in. Excellent. Leave your right knee in. Straighten that left leg out long. Pull it, flex your bottom foot. Good, and then release sides, switch. Flex, pull that left leg in, get a nice deep stretch. And release it long. Arms are on the mat at your sides. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, reach them away. One more time, inhale, up. Exhale, reach them away. Now inhale, raise your arms to the ceiling. And then on your next inhalation, elevate your shoulders like you're cheating. Drop those shoulders to the mat. For puppet arms, inhale, raise those shoulders to the ceiling. Exhale, drop them into the mat. One more time. Raise them up to the ceiling. Drop them into the mat. Now raise them up. Drop 1, lift, drop 2, lift, drop 1, lift, drop 2, lift. Now can you switch, 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 like a little shoulder shimmy. And plug both in. Raise your arms over your head. Can you do that without letting your ribs leave the mat? Now go ahead and let your shoulders come out of the sockets and get as long as you can. You may even point your feet from fingers to toes. Whole body stretch. Let's flex the left foot. Use your right hand. Grab your left wrist. Pull it up and over. Reach that left leg longer. And maybe cross that ankle over your right. So you're a little half moon here for a moment. And then reach that left leg back where it came from. Release the hands. Change sides. So left hand grabs right wrist. Pull it long on the mat. Flex your right foot. Grow it longer. You can leave it there or you can choose to cross it over. Pull that right arm up and over to the opposite side of your mat. And then come back to center. Release that leg. Reach the arms up. Leave your legs down. Curl your head and shoulders up, and let's just take half the 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. It wouldn't be Pilates if we did not include the 100. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. Keep that head just floating. And exhale, exhale, 2 and 1. Good. Let's go ahead and take the arms to the ceiling. I'm just going to slide back, get a little more centered here. So arms to the ceiling. Take the arms back overhead. Get that full body stretch again and flexing your feet. Arms come up. Stretch your chin through your arms. Take a roll up and over. Right away, let's grab our feet and get a big lift of the spine. Pull the stomach in and up like you're pulling it away from your feet. You're reaching out through the legs, lengthening the spine. Now let go. Arms with your ears go all the way back. Take another full body stretch. Do one more roll up like that. Inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, go over. Think of that stretch you would get on the push through, seated push through on the Cadillac. And roll back and go all the way down. Nice. Let's anchor the arms on the mat at our sides. And bend both knees into the chest all the way. Give them a little hug. All right. Set both feet down and turn over onto one side. Okay, so I learned this series as Feel Good Arms. We're going to rest your head down and one arm is out. So my knees are bent. I'm in a little fetal position. Place the top hand over the other. So I'm on a raised mat. If you're on the floor, it's good that you have this arm completely flat on the mat. So my left hand is on the right. I'm going to take an inhale and roll my nose toward the mat and twist so that my left arm passes my right arm. And then I'm going to drag that hand across the right arm again. Let my elbow go all the way to the left, pull the belly in, and then reach my left arm out to the side. So I'm in a big T position. And then close it off. Bend the elbow. Slide, keeping contact with my hand the whole time. Let's do that again. Let's inhale. Can we inhale the whole way open and exhale the whole way close? And I'm not allowing my knee to lift. It's an anchor for me. Now let's add on. Inhale, reach as far as you can. You should feel a nice shoulder and tricep stretch on that right side. Take the arms overhead, or just that left arm overhead. The right arm is still reaching. And as long as you can and as soon as you can and as often as you can, you want to have contact with the surface with those fingertips. So reaching, if you're on a low mat to the floor, you should be dragging your hand on the floor. Now try to pass up your bottom, pass up your foot, pass up your knee, reach, and do it again. Up and all the way around to the other side. Reach it, reach it, reach it, reach it. And when you get back to that palm, reverse it. Inhale, lower, all the way out to the side. Reach, 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 reach. Up and around. Pass up that bottom hand again. Stretch it out. Get a twist. Get that shoulder stretch. And down, pass up your hip. Reach as wide as you can. Up and over your head. And palm on the palm. Good. All right. Come up to sit and change sides. So just let those legs go to the other side. Have your palm up. Head is down. Right palm now in the left hand. My knees stay bent. Inhale, let's reach, take a big stretch. Exhale there. Now let's inhale, open up. Slide across, reach. Exhale, close it off. Got my little cord in my face here. Inhale, open up. Stretch, exhale, close it off. Now circle it. Inhale, reach. So we're always trying to reach both arms as far as they will stretch. Pass up every wall, fingers on a surface. Drag it over your bottom, reach it through and go again. Inhale to get your circle started. Rolling around, very indulgently rolling around. Reach back over that hand, reverse it. Inhale, out, up and over. Biggest stretch you can make. One more time. Inhale. Out to the side, up and around and forward. Good. Finish on that little twisty stretch. Very nice. And then let's flip onto our stomach. Okay, we're gonna do a little neck roll. So if you are on a yoga mat or a low mat, just have your hands as wide as the mat or maybe a little bit wider. And you're gonna think of dragging your hands backward. They're slightly forward of you. If you are on a raised mat, you can get a little more freedom and openness by putting your hands on the floor. Legs are together, heels touching. Legs are straight and long. So I'm gonna have my hands here, but you might be here or just wider than your mat. And inhale, I'm going to reach my chest through the arms and look up. Pull the belly in. Lift up to long arms or almost long arms. Don't go to a spot where you feel this happening. Really think of pulling your heart through the arms. Get a nice lift. And then look to the right. Roll your chin to your chest. Let your head hang. Look to the left. Look and back to center. Let's go left and all the way down and over to the right. Open up that chest, back to center, and then lead with the heart. Think of dragging your hands back. Reach your chest forward and lower your head. Good. Go ahead and put your hands, forehead on the hands. Head is down. Let's take the legs wide as the mat. Flex your feet, reach through your heels. Take just a nice little hip jiggle. Over and over and over and rest it and relax. Good. Put your hands on the mat. Push back into a little rest position. Roll your spine up from there and you are free to go. Thanks so much for playing along. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon in the studio.